Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday to you, everybody. We're doing it a little bit early. Hey, GLM, I'm going to warn you ahead of time. Might not like some of the stuff I got to say, y'all, but I'm just warning everybody ahead of time. Some shit might come out of my mouth tonight. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm just trying to put shit into perspective. Don't take it personal. If anything, I got the Rings of Justice on tonight. The Rings of Justice. Jawbusters on tonight. Rings of Justice. But JLM, I'm not going after you personally. I'm not going after anybody personally. I'm just going to give my honest opinion on shit. Okay? Are we cool? Are we cool with that? Are we cool with that? What's up, Bravo? Good afternoon to you, Dennis. How are you doing? Who the hell do you think you are talking about personal responsibility? Yeah, because there's none, bro. Nobody seems to take it. So we're going to discuss some of that tonight. We're going to do a couple, maybe one or two reactions to some people that apparently I don't think understand what personal responsibility is, or they expect other people to take responsibility for other people's stuff, shit like that. Daniel, how you doing? You were eating booty last night. Nobody's eating booty. What are you talking about, dude? Grow up. Grow up. You let Scott Hall get away. Scott Hall doesn't come up here acting all crazy and all this shit all the time. He comes up here, he acts like a crazy person. He acts like a crazy person. It is what it is. Suck it up. Deal with it. My channel, my rules. Okay? I take personal responsibility for the stuff that happens on my channel. So if Scott Hall wants to come up, act like a fool every now and then, it is what it is. That's Scott Hall's personality. It's what he does. Jehu, Jeffrey, how you doing? Good evening to all. But we got in a huge argument last night with a specific individual who, once again, I don't think wants to take personal responsibility. So we're going to play a video of what we saw, and we're going to discuss that. So I'm going to own you. I'm going to own you one day when I get rich. You ain't going to own nothing. What is that? What is that, bro? Own me. Come on, bro. Since when do you want to own another human being? What are you? What are you? And being a black man, that I would think that that's the last thing that you'd want to come out of your mouth would be wanting to own somebody. Being a black man, knowing the history of black people, I think that would be the last thing you'd want to, partake in. You know what I'm saying? Is owning other people. And nobody's going to own shit here. So I'm going to give a little bit of the drama that I see going on. Like I said, I don't want to involve myself into it. I'm going to speak on some of the stuff that I've seen. And hopefully people understand. They don't get upset. It is what it is. But it's trying to point out. It's trying to make a point. Trying to point out. And yeah. So we're going to go to a video last night. Somebody who didn't want to take responsibility for their actions and got pulled over by the police. So we're going to do that first. So let me go here to the tubes. Let me go here to the tubes. Pull the tubes here. And we're going to find the video. And we're going to discuss it. So we'll go here. Onto the search bar. There it is. Hopefully we can see it from yesterday. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. All right. I got to turn the volume up so we can see this. Right. Go here. We're going to go here. Oh, what am I doing? I need to go here. Come here. Let's make sure I get to the right parts. Yeah, here's about the right. And you'll see by the name on the thing. that who we're talking about. This was done on Necro's live stream yesterday. So let me go ahead and get down here and share the screen for y'all. You guys hear me okay? You guys hear everything okay? Let me know. Let me know. Make sure you guys are hearing everything okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, this was done on a live stream yesterday. Peach here. They knew I was going to do this, so they know I'm going to do this. So I told them I was going to do this last night. We're going to do a review. She says she stops at the stop sign, but she ends up getting pulled over. So we're going to watch the video. We're going to watch the video, and we're going to see if she stops at the stop sign. And you guys give your partake. Because she said she stopped, and that the cop shouldn't have stopped her. But we're going to see. We're going to see. Let's expand it out just a little bit so you guys can get a better view of what we're talking about here. All right. So let's go ahead and play. Now, if you watch this video, you'll see, how should we say it? You'll see a pattern of behavior. You'll see a pattern of behavior. So when you watch this, all right. And everybody, Penny unfortunately passed away. Bobby's dog. Condolences to Bobby's dog. Okay, so let's go ahead and play.
Oh yeah, Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, you can find all kinds of good shit.
Open up the book.
Can you guys hear it okay?
A lot of the shit brands get sold at like 75% less than what it was costing.
Let me see if I can fast forward a little bit here.
So
There we go. A little bit of fast forward action.
Leave that shit out. We want to hear what the papa says. Don't put it on me. God damn it.
God damn it. Hold on.
It'll make you want more when you're making one for the customer, it makes you want more for yourself. And then when you whatever, it's more getting out.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes leftover pizza. Yeah. I have leftover pizza in the fridge from my mom when I bought her pizza. Got her pizza.
Yeah.
You're gonna all eat so much of that shit where you get tired of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not spending money on food, you know. Like, whatever. Like if you get a pizza a day, then you probably need another meal or whatever. You'll be fine.
That's okay.
So I'll tell you the stop sign that she supposedly stopped at and got pulled over at. So I'll let you know. Dennis, it's turned up all the way, Dennis. Fix your raggedy ass shit. Everybody else seem to hear it, no problem? Everybody else hear it, no problem? And you're not going to hear 100% talking. People are driving, people aren't talking. So if you don't hear something, it's not because it's choppy. It's because they're not talking all the.
They switched these people's bread from that.
But look for the pattern of behavior.
Okay.
Stop sign right there, correct? See that stop sign? Did we stop at the stop sign? No, we did not. But just keep an eye. Let's keep an eye on it. That's what you need to do. Keep an eye on those stop signs. Okay? Keep an eye on those stop signs. Watch the pattern.
Incoming complaint. It was nice.
It would have been worse for us if I hadn't proved it. I wish they were just rolling out Just throw, just like 5 or 6 bags. Just set them down in the middle of the thing. Tote. Work that way. Oh shit, I went too far.
It's coming up. One of the next two are the ones she gets pulled over for. So keep an eye on the stop sign.
Come get me. Stop. First one, stop.
Did you see a stop there?
You gonna get pulled over again?
Yep. See?
Pulled it over? Yeah, sure.
Now you tell me, did you see a stop? Did any of you guys see a stop there? Did you guys, anybody see a stop there? I could play it back. Did any of you guys see a stop there? Yes or no? The answer is no. Did not stop. Did not stop at all. So this is what I mean by personal responsibility. Okay, so you guys saw that. There was no fucking stop there at all. But here, let's go a little bit farther to let's see. Oh, it might not be on here because it was longer than 12 hours. Yeah, so it was longer than 12 hours. So it didn't get, we don't get to see the argument. Shit. So we don't get to see the argument. She slows down, but she does not stop. Dead ass, right? Right? So you saw it. So there was no fucking stop there. And she had a fucking argument and fighting all night last night. Had a huge ass argument and fighting over the fact that she stopped. She stopped. Blah, blah, blah. You guys saw that. There was no fucking stop there. But she's going to sit there and argue, not take personal responsibility. Also, perfect example of shitty ass driving. Shitty ass driving. We've all done it. We all do it. Let's be honest. But that was ridiculous. We saw just blow by every fucking stop sign. These are the people, not saying she will, not saying she ever is going to, but these are the people that end up crashing into you or running into people because they don't want to take personal responsibility. When they do something wrong and they get caught doing it wrong on video, they want to sit there and still fight and argue because they don't understand that or take the responsibility that they were wrong and what they did. That is fucking sad. Take responsibility. You're on video doing exactly what people told you didn't do, but you're going to sit there and argue and fight that you did it. Plain as day, you didn't do shit that you said you did. So this is what I'm talking about when it comes to personal responsibility. That's bullshit. There was no stop there. Everybody saw that. Okay, so come on, man. Just own up to when you fuck up. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to do to own up when you fuck up shit. All right. And then there's going to be, I'm going to do I think a Pedro one, his video today. It's going to, this one that Pedro does is going to give you an idea of why the fatigue is out there for why people don't give a shit about certain situations or things that are going on that all these bleeding heart people wish to believe in. This is going to give you an idea of why the fatigue is so what it is when it comes to, let's just say the snaps, because that's what it was about, the snaps, where the fatigue comes in when it comes to the bleeding heart liberal shit and why people don't have the tolerance or the feelings that people feel for some reason that everybody must share because that's what they believe. So we're going to go ahead and do one on that too. So let me go here back to YouTube's. And remember, this is all fair use. I stop these on a regular basis to do these kind of videos. So let's go here to the search. And this demonstrates why people are fatigued and why people are the way they are when it comes to shit like this. So just so you know. Here it is. Okay, let's hit the pause button. Let's get the share button over here. Let's share the screen. Let's say hello to everybody that's has come in. Jay Who, good Saturday evening to you, sir. Good afternoon, Scott. Sir, how you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for coming in. We got 18 people in there now. We are going to get to a little bit of the juicier stuff in a little bit, but we're going to go with these reactions real quick because I got a Dino reaction after the Pedro. We're going to do Pedro first because it demonstrates where the fatigue and why people feel a certain way they feel and about what's going on right now with the whole SNAP benefit bullshit or just the liberal mindset, period. Why people are just tired of this shit. So, but let's make sure we say hello to everybody. Dennis, we already said hello to Scott, Serb. Okay, so let's go to this one. Let's share the screen here. Share the screen here. Go to the window. Let's go. Okay, so I know you guys can hear it, so you should be able to hear it.
Xiaomi is officially back at Olight flashlights, and we finally have brought it to the O Clip. I think.
Okay, here it is. 2.4 million DoorDash customers use SNAP benefits for delivery. That's where I'm gonna say on the first spot. Come on, you're getting that's ridiculous. EBT, that shit shouldn't even be on DoorDash. Shouldn't even be used for DoorDash. But that's another discussion. That Dashers will deliver more $2 orders. Your choice. You pick the platform. You take them. It's on you. So, but let's go ahead. Hey, Drone, how's it going?
It's interesting. Some of these big companies like DoorDash, Instacart, GoPuff, taking advantage of this SNAP debacle that we have in this November month of millions of people and children not being able to get their SNAP benefits. And what these big companies do to pretend like they're helping. Listen, maybe I'm big.
See, that is your problem. That is your problem. This is one of your reasons.
Negative here. But
you're definitely being negative because the whole video is a negative vibe towards these companies and the things that they do. Once again, we're expecting companies to bow down to people who have made poor decisions in their life. Not everybody, but this is the thing when it comes to the liberal mindset of we want everything. We want everybody else to pay for our fucking mistakes. This is where the fatigue kicks in. That people are tired of people that want to come on here or come on any platform complaining that the companies need to baby us, the companies need to pay our shit, the company needs to do this. This is where the fatigue comes in. So we're going to continue with this video and we're going to go.
Let's talk about what DoorDash and Instacart and these other companies are announcing to help people and how it's going to impact you as a DoorDash or delivery.
See, and that's the crazy part. They're doing stuff to try to help, but because it's not good enough help for what they want or other liberal people want, it's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? This is the fatigue. No matter what you do to try to help these people, it's never enough. It's never enough for everybody. This is where the fatigue comes into. Personally, Instacart, DoorDash, they don't have to do shit. They don't have to help. They don't have to do shit. But this is the thing. This is where the fatigue comes from, guys. I'm telling you. People are tired of this shit.
Delivery driver. Welcome back to Mr. Donahue. So, as a lot of you guys know, the government shut down, SNAP benefits. However you think about it, I know a lot of y'all are happy about people and kids not getting food. And a lot of you guys
I don't think most people are happy about it. I think most people are just tired of the freeloaders. I haven't personally seen a lot of people say, woo, got the pom-poms out, doing dances that people are not getting their SNAP. No. Most people are saying it's about fucking time the freeloaders aren't getting the free shit. That's what I see both sides. I don't know too many people are happy because once again, it's not just the freeloaders, it's elderly people, other people. So I don't know about the whole happy thing, but
I'm not here for that. But DoorDash's response, apparently they have 2.4 million of their users on the DoorDash app that have some type of Snap card in linked to their account. Okay.
now that would be my first question to you guys. People getting government assistance, should they be able to be using EBT, buying groceries EBT off a DoorDash app? Should they be able to do that? You guys think? Maybe they don't have cars. You guys' opinion on that. Do you think that's okay? Ordering food through DoorDash using their EBT. Should they be ordering McDonald's with their EBT cards? That's the question.
So they've announced they're going to waive delivery fees, service fees to get and up to 300,000 free meals delivered through like food banks and food pantries. Because if you know, Uber, DoorDash, a lot of these companies, they actually have relationships with food pantries and companies in many cities.
So actually they're doing something. They're waiving the fees, extra money that ain't coming out of your EBT card, extra money that's not coming out of your apartment, trying to give out free food. But that's still not good enough. That's still not good enough. This is where the fatigue is coming from.
Across the country that work with churches and food banks. And a lot of you guys know that we get offers from those on our Dasher account or Uber account. And there's never not a tip, and a lot of times they're paid crap. I've done a couple years back, and many of you guys have as well. Now, you're going to see an influx of those. So what does that mean for you? Are you going to take them? Are you not going to take them? Are you going to be doing basically Meals on Wheels to help people that need it? Listen, I might do some. They come through just because it's the right thing to do, I guess. But what's interesting to me is,
why is it the right thing to do? You're up here bitching about having other people having to do it. You're bitching about that it's not good enough for DoorDash to do. So why would you do it? You don't think what they're doing is a good thing. You think they're just doing it as a PR stunt. So why do you think it's a good thing to do if you're not going to call it out for being a good thing that they're doing? That's oxymoron, in my opinion. I think that's what that would be called.
instead of DoorDash just maybe
There it is.
putting some money.
There we go. Right there. DoorDash, give money. Give money to the freeloaders that already get a bunch of money. See what I mean? This is the fatigue. Nothing's ever good enough for these people. No, just give money. Just give money. Like, money's going to help these people. These people don't even want to get off their ass to make their own money to go get shit. What the fuck? Why should we just give money? That's everybody's problem for these freeloading pieces of shit out here, is just give them free. The democratic way of thinking. Free. Everything's fucking free. It's not. But this is the thing. This is where the fatigue comes from. Why people are fed up with the shit. Perfectly. This is why.
Know like who needs food based on the accounts that they have, the relationships they have with these food. Instead of just saying, you know what, let's just send you guys some food and let's figure out how to make this happen. And no. They'll just waive the fees, which is money to them. I get it, because they want people to still order, and they know that if they continue to order in November, those people will.
So let's give them free shit on top of them being able to order, but we'll just give them more free shit. It's all free. Like DoorDash is DoorDash is the new government tit that you guys want to suck on. Is that it? DoorDash is supposed to be the next government titty that you guys suck on. That just give free food, just give money, just give this. We lose all the money by not getting your fees and stuff. Eat that cost, but you still got to give out free shit. This is the fatigue.
Be thankful and they'll continue to use their benefits on the app.
They're going to anyways.
Bad idea. I get why people do it, but listen, you're spending a lot of money in those fees and everything else, and
which shows the irresponsibility of these people, that they don't earn the money. They don't know what it's like to have the money or have to earn the money, because you just give them free shit. They don't care because they know they're getting more free shit. This is one of the problems here. We give freeloaders free shit. Of course they're going to do it. They're going to continue to waste money because they don't know what it's like to have to earn the fucking money in the first place.
it's a really bad way to use the money, and I've talked to it. To me, it's bad, but that's a different video. But I think it's interesting that these big companies, what they do is it's all PR driven. They want good public relations. They want, and it's a tax write-off for them. It's a charitable thing. If they say, Instacart said something about like $5 million that they're going to wind up, saving people. It's a tax write-off. It's a charitable donation. That's how they can write it off. So they're really not spending. It's just crazy to me how these companies act in these times. Now, I get it. They could do nothing at all and, just let people do whatever.
Yeah, see, they could do nothing at all. And that's the whole point of this. This is the whole point of the fatigue that we got in. They could do nothing at all. But the little things that they are doing to help out isn't appreciated. It isn't appreciated. Do more, free. This is the fatigue that people are tired of. Because the people that do try to help out, it's never enough for the fucking freeloaders or the people that have the bleeding hearts for the freeloaders and shit of that nature. Once again, not everybody's a freeloader. There are disabilities and older people. We understand that. We're not stupid. But the freeloaders is never going to be enough. Free shit is never going to be enough. And this is where the fatigue is coming from, or why people are fed up, and you see people that don't give a shit and they don't care.
But everything that they do is in calculation of keeping those customers fed, happy, and engaged in using the app. Because now,
which, if DoorDash did absolutely nothing, if DoorDash, Instacart still charged the fees, did everything, nothing, guess what? The people are still going to use it. Because once again, it's not their money. It's free shit. They're still going to do it. So it doesn't matter if DoorDash chooses to do anything or Instacart. They don't have to do anything, and people are still going to use it. Look, people are getting their benefits, still using it, still paying the high-ass fees and all that other crazy shit. So they're going to use it regardless what DoorDash or Instacart does.
Okay? These customers will still get their things through the DoorDash app or Instacart or whatever, and they'll have the customers will have a feel-good moment. The government didn't take care of me now, and they can't figure it out. So, but DoorDash stepped in. Oh my God! And then they're just going to continue to use them later on, and they've already made so much money off these people. It's crazy because now,
boo-hoo! The government can't take care of me. Boo-hoo! Because I want to sit back and shit out 8 kids, not work, not have babies' daddies. Yeah, the poor government. Get off the government titty. Jesus.
Dashers are going to have more of those orders coming through their devices.
And guess what? That means more money for you because you get paid to do it. If you don't want to take them, don't take them. But you're getting paid to take them. So there you go. Do them. Do them. Do your part to help these people. Take those $2 orders. You're getting paid for it. Just because it's not the pay you want, once again, because everybody deserves millions, it is what it is. People will take them because they want to get paid. If they're going to take $2.50 no tip orders that aren't EBT, they'll sure the fuck take $2, $3 EBT no tip orders. There's people out there that will do it.
And we know those you don't make any money on. So the burden of labor and cost falls on us, not them. And the consumers that have the SNAP or that need these things, which I get it, a lot of us have been there. They still benefit from it. And who loses? We do.
Okay, first of all, you don't lose anything. You don't lose anything. You either make the decision to make the money off whatever orders you take, or you don't take them. You don't lose anything. Because if you don't take them, what are you losing? If you take them, what are you losing? Nothing. You're getting paid for it. So you're not losing anything either way. You're getting paid, or you're not taking them and you're not getting paid. You're not losing anything.
It's wild to me, man. The things that these companies do, that they pretend to like care, it's like laughable to me.
They pretend that they care. They go out of their way to lose money, but they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They do their part to try to help out, but they don't care. They don't care. It's all just for their PR. Look, come on. DoorDash gives discounts for every fucking thing. I deal with DoorDash on a daily basis. I see all the shit. So,
You know, it's very similar to the government. Politicians pretend like they care for you. They just want your votes. These companies, it's not votes. They just want your dollars. Even if they don't get it currently, they know they're going to get it on the back end at some point. And what they lose out on is just a charitable.
yeah, and just like the company wants to get their dollars, that's why you signed up with DoorDash, to get your dollars. So what makes you any different? You're your own business, right? Subcontractor, whatever you want to call your fucking self. You're doing it to make money, right? You're doing it to make money. So, of course, DoorDash is going to do what they got to do to make money. Of course. But this, once again, the fatigue, this is where it comes from. Shit like this.
A tax write-off for them. It's wild to me.
Yeah, it's a tax write-off for them. Just like all your miles are a tax write-off for you. I can guarantee you not a lot of Dashers don't pay taxes because they write off, just like DoorDash will write off their shit. You as a delivery driver will write off your shit, as well as every DoorDash driver. I'm sure there's plenty of people in here that write off a shit ton and probably pay little to no taxes. Dead ass. I can guarantee that. So they're no different than you or me. You get the same benefits. You write off shit.
One more thing here to this video, because DoorDash also is apparently in a lot of markets. I've been getting some emails, I've been seeing some things, and I got a new account and I can dash now anytime. Everybody can dash now.
Okay, and that's exactly how it should be. Everybody should be able to dash whenever they want to dash. Remember what the whole premise of gig work is? Be your own boss. Be able to deliver whenever you want. Be able to deliver whenever you want, whatever schedule that you want. So now that they're giving that opportunity, now it's a problem. That's the way it should have always been to begin with. But
there's the tier program of like, you got to have this in order to dash now. Not everybody can do it.
And weren't you all, and wasn't everybody bitching and complaining that they shouldn't be using tier programs? You shouldn't get away with the tier program stuff. So everybody has an equal opportunity. So when they do it, it's a problem.
So like anybody can just do it now. It's funny because a lot of people are like, oh, it's great, it's great, it's great. The reason they're doing it is because it's coming into the busy season and they want as many people on the app as possible. And they don't care.
Okay, well, that doesn't make much sense because I don't remember last year you were being able to just do whatever, whatever you wanted. So this is the first year I've ever heard of them doing it completely. Everybody can dash. So I don't believe it's that. I believe they're probably getting to the point now where they're facing these lawsuits and shit about their controlling you guys through your scheduling, so on and so forth. So now they're probably figuring out something to make sure that you guys can do what you're supposed to be able to do. Thanks, Jeffrey. Appreciate you.
If it's 100 or 10, they want all of us being able to dash now because they know the influx of orders, because of weather, because of holiday time, because of these food bank orders now. They wanted all of us out there being able to dash and earn because it works to their benefit. Because the quicker they can get these deliveries out to people, the better.
Yeah, because God forbid them being a business and they running something that they want the people out there that signed up to do the shit are out there doing the shit. Yeah, God forbid they run a business. Like, come on now. Goddamn.
I just find it amusing what these companies do and don't do. And it's so snaky and so sneaky to me.
So this is where the fatigue comes in. No matter what you do, good, bad, indifferent, it's never fucking good enough for these fucking gig workers or anybody in general. It's not good enough. And nothing's ever good enough. This is why people get fed up. They don't want to hear your crybaby shit no more because nothing's ever good enough. Nothing's ever good enough for the freeloaders because you got people wanting to give them more free shit. This is the fatigue that we're talking about. This is why people are fucking fed up. This is why you see videos saying, I don't care. Good. You don't get your free shit this month. This is why. Because no matter what companies do, or other. It's never good enough.
And snaky, because all these big companies do it. They hide behind these PR releases. What can we do? You know, and I've been in these meetings. I've worked at casinos. I've worked in major companies. The decisions sometimes can be made with heart. I get it. But at the end of the day, it's all about dollars and cents, PR, what kind of pulse positive is this going to give our brand? That's all it is. And dashers are always the one left with the bill in hand. You know, because
you know how you don't be that one with the bill in the hand? Don't sign up to do the shit. Guess what? You don't have to worry about it now, do you? If you didn't sign up, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But since everybody signed up to do it, deal with it. No different than I got to deal with my bosses at work. They tell me what to do. I got to do it. No fucking difference. No difference. I know you want to pretend that you're independent, but we know you're not. You know you're not. So if you don't want to deal with it, don't sign up to do it. Pretty simple. If you don't want to kick the coffee table, don't kick the coffee table. Or if you continue to kick the coffee table, move the coffee table so you don't kick it anymore. Problems are easily solved. Very easily. Very easily. What's up, Seven? How you doing, bro?
these opportunities now that are going to be facilitated in the app, they're all going to be bad. I've seen them. They're not. And even DoorDash said,
okay, the orders you're going to see are bad. No different than the orders you see every day that are bad. It's no different. From January up until November 1st, you still saw bad offers. So just because we got the new Snap shit doesn't mean all of a sudden you're getting bad offers. Oh my God, they're all bad. They're all bad. They're you shit ton of bad from January to November 1st. Been a shitload of bad offers. Nothing new here. Nothing new.
it's the question, well, it seems like drivers are concerned with, they have to do these deliveries and there's no fee and there's no this and there's no tip. And DoorDash's candid response is like, oh, we think that benefit how?
Benefit how? You get the money. You're getting paid. That's how you benefit. You get paid. It ain't like you're doing, they're not, DoorDash ain't saying, do this order for free. You're getting paid. And just because it's not what you want to get paid doesn't mean shit. You're benefiting. You're getting paid. That's $2.50, $3, $4, whatever it is, more than you had prior to taking that order. So yeah, you're benefiting. You're making money. Just because certain people out there don't feel that they gotta pick and choose and take all the $1 million orders, they got people out there that'll take the $2.50s and $4. So they're making money instead of sitting on YouTube crying like we see a lot of motherfuckers doing.
How am I going to benefit delivering 5 packages for $20 and it takes me an hour and a half?
You got $20 you didn't have before, right? That's an hour and a half sitting on your ass, not making no money. Let's see, you made no money in 20, hour and a half sitting there waiting for something, you made no money, or an hour and a half making $20. What the fuck? Money's money. But that, once again, it goes to the fatigue. No matter what they get paid, no matter what they do, it's never fucking good enough. Never good enough. Nothing's good enough at all, ever. This is where the fatigue comes from.
How are we supposed to? Come on. What I think you should do is put some boots on the ground, get out of the office, go to the soup kitchen, you do some deliveries yourself. If this is how don't put it on us. Don't put it on us.
If you're going to ask them to do it yourself. You're a church man, right? You're a church man. Have you went to your church to hand out food to the homeless? Have you given any money out of your personal pocket to put it in the plate for the homeless? Have you been to a soup kitchen? I could actually speak on that. When I did the motorcycle club for 15 years, guess what? I was out there Thanksgiving Day feeding out home food to the homeless. I was out there doing that. I stepped up. We stepped up. Have you stepped up? Have you been to the soup kitchens? I have. I did it for 15 fucking years. So, where I handed out free meals to homeless people, free waters to homeless people, free clothing to homeless people. I did it. Have you done it? You want DoorDash to do it, but you gotta do it too. Don't expect DoorDash to do something if you're not going to do it. Right? We can't expect them to do it if you're not going to do it. So.
All right. And if so, make the base pay better.
See, it's all about make the base pay better. Make it better for us. Make it better for us. I thought you were about the people that need food. I thought you were about the people that need shit, the freeloaders. I thought that's what you were worried about. Sounds like you're worried about yourself, making more money for yourself. What makes you any different than fucking DoorDash, wanting to make money for themselves? Oh, yeah, make the base pay higher so we get paid. So we get paid. The fuck? It's kind of going.
These companies, they never cease to amaze me.
You know what never ceases to amaze me? Is people that have made a personal fucking choice that still want to bitch and complain because it's never enough for them. You make the decisions, you make the choice, and it's never enough. That's what's fucking amazing to me. Goes back to the whole personal responsibility. Give me. More. Free. It's
what they do. Maybe I'm being negative. Maybe I should just be like, oh, great. DoorDash is doing something good for the.
That's exactly what you should be saying. Because like you said earlier in your video, they don't have to do jack shit. So you should be saying, great, they're doing something. Because like you said earlier, they don't have to do shit. So what the fuck?
For people, for the SNAP people. No. Trust me. This isn't my opinion. I'm giving this as a fact. Everything about this is PR. And to keep those people, the 2.4 million consumers that have a card attached, a SNAP card attached, is to keep them fed during this month so that they can continue to use the app later on because they don't want to lose those customers.
They are never going to lose the freeloading ass customers. They're never going to lose them because once the government reopens, they're going to get their shit back. They're not going to stop using DoorDash. They're not responsible as fucking people in the first place. Because if you are a responsible person, you wouldn't be using your EBT card for fucking Jack in the Box in the first fucking place. So they ain't going nowhere. They
see that's how they see it. Another interesting thing, I'm going to put this last, I'll end with this. Because these big companies, man, they are the reason I hold the big companies responsible for a lot of issues. Did you know Walmart, Amazon companies?
See, there you go. You hold the company's responsibility, not the personal responsibility that you signed up to do. You signed up to do it. Everybody that went to Amazon to get a job, they signed up to work for Amazon. It's always the company's fault. Everything's company's fault. Never the person that chooses to live their life the way they choose to use it. It's never their responsibility. It's always somebody else's. This is where the fatigue is coming from, my friends.
It's like that. They actually employ millions of people that are on SNAP because they don't pay a good amount of money. Or they don't have enough full-time employees. They just do part-time, so it doesn't allow people to have benefits and a regular check because these companies cut hours so that they don't have to give people benefits and their check is less, and then they work, and then they also get SNAP or some kind of government food assistance, but they're working for the companies that also take advantage of the SNAP. You can't make this.
They're not taking advantage of the SNAP. They're required to use. They sign up to take food stamps. It's how they get paid, just like any other business. That's how they get paid.
Call me a conspiracy theorist. Buy me a tinfoil hat and ship it to me in the mail. I'll give you my address right now. Sometimes when you tell the truth in a world full of lies, they call you crazy. I think Kanye said that and a few others. I just call it how I see it, and it's the truth. You can call me crazy all you want. I'll be the one that will speak.
I don't call you crazy. I call you ungrateful. I'll call you ungrateful because this is how you made your living on YouTube. This same company is what gave you the start by putting their name in your name, by using their name to promote your channel to make you all the money you made on YouTube. And now because it doesn't go your way, everything they do is bad. Everything they do is bad.
And just say things and not worry about what y'all or anybody else thinks. But DoorDash and Instacart, listen, these people are blood-sucking individuals sucking the life out of one dasher at a time until you find a better app. And I implore you, find a better app. Because right now, anybody can dash.
Find a better app. And when that app chooses to do the same predatory behavior towards their workers, find another app. Find another app. Find another app. Have we not, in the 6 years I've been on YouTube in the gig community, have we not realized all these apps are the same and they're all going to do the same thing over a period of time? Have we not learned that? So yes, go ahead and put 40 more apps on your phone, because there's 40 more apps that are going to do the same predatory shit that these other ones are doing. And from what I hear and what I see, Instacart ain't predatory on Pedro at all, giving them $199 orders, giving them $50, $60 orders. Doesn't sound too predatory to me if you're making that kind of money on Instacart. So somebody's getting paid to do Instacart.
Anytime they are master manipulators, and the further away you can get away from them, the better your life will be.
They are master manipulators of shit. You signed on a dotted line. They give you the opportunity to say no. Don't accept it, accept it. Accept it, don't accept it. Don't accept it, accept it. Accept it, don't accept it. They give you the opportunity to do that. Personal responsibility. Personal responsibility. They're not manipulating shit. They're giving you the opportunity to go out and make money. You have the option to choose to make the money or not make the money. And just because the money is not what you want the money to be, doesn't mean they're in the wrong at all. So,
Promise you. Have a great weekend.
And let's stop that for a minute. Let's read. Instacart Friday received 50% off their grocery orders. But we didn't mention that. We didn't mention they're giving 50% off their next grocery order. Wow, that's something we kind of left out there, isn't it? Now that we see it. Let's see. Instacart said any customer place an order in October using their avatar are eligible for a discount. Well, it looks like more than just fees. They're getting discounts. Online food drive, number of food banks, San Francisco-based delivery company, $5 million in direct. So they're actually giving, that says right there, the San Francisco-based grocery company is giving $5 million in direct relief. Wasn't that what you were asking for? That they should just give money, give money? It's right there. They're obviously giving money. GoPuff is a company provides free delivery of food and convenience items at $50 worth of, so they're giving free $50 for free for everybody that uses them. What the fuck? Sounds like they're doing a lot more than just removing fees and shit. Sounds like they're actually giving shit. And it says GoPuff will spend up to $10 million on the program. Ain't that what you want? Free fucking money? They're giving away free money right there. Wow, let's see. DoorDash said it would waive service delivery fee on estimated 300,000 orders. Wholesale Partner Club, blah, blah, will cut those fees. So that means the actual stores will cut the fees as well. Let's see. DoorDash said it will deliver 1 million meals and food banks. We had blah, blah, blah.
Get everything you need to succeed online with hosting your.
So I don't know about you guys, but it looks like these companies are doing a lot more than just removing fees. Hey, Julie, how you doing? Hello, Drone. How you doing? How you doing, Sub-Zero? Good evening to you. What's up, GLM? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is where the fatigue come from. Never fucking enough. Never fucking enough. For people. Never enough. Me. Free. This is the problem. This is why people are fed up. They're fatigued with the wanting to get everything for fucking free. This is it. You see it. You see it every day. Freeloaders. You see it every day. And then you see people want to justify the freeloading every day. And this is why people are fed up. Because I bust my ass at work. You guys bust your ass at work. And it's irritating that no matter what we do out of our tax dollars, whatever the case may be, it's never fucking enough. It's never fucking enough. And then we have people out here that want to promote more free shit. More free shit. Like, what the fuck? If you want to give more free shit, reach in your fucking pocket. Reach in your pockets and you give it to them. How much money have you given to your churches? How much? How much do you put on that plate to help feed homeless people? Like I said, I did it for 15 years. I stood out freezing ass cold weather, handing out free clothes, free food, free water to hundreds of homeless people. I've done it. I've taken the time out of my day to do it. My personal money did help pay for the food that went to feed these people. So I don't know. A lot of talk about what other people do for free. I would like to know what you do for free. You want everybody else to give. What have you given? That's what I'd like to know. Really. But personal responsibility. There we go. Now for the juicy shit that I'm sure a lot of people are waiting for. This bullshit on YouTube. The shit that I've seen on YouTube. Some straight repugnant shit on YouTube. I said I wasn't going to be involved in the drama. I'm not involving myself in the drama. I'm just speaking on the repugnant shit I've seen. If you want to turn this into drama, feel free. It'll only prove my motherfucking point. It'll only prove my point. It's about what I'm about to say about this repugnant shit I've been seeing on YouTube. So if you want to make a video about me and what I say about it, it proves my fucking point. I have seen some of the most repugnant shit being said about people on fucking YouTube. From both sides, 3 sides, 4 sides. I continue to see this repugnant shit. And this is my point. You are no better than the next person that's doing the repugnant shit. If that motherfucker does repugnant shit, you respond with repugnant shit. This one responds with repugnant shit. You are no different than that fucking person. And if this repugnant shit comes after you directly and you shoot back with your repugnant shit to that person directly, it is what it is. Suck it the fuck up. Personal fucking responsibility is what it's called. Don't cry when shit happens to you, when you want to spew repugnant shit about other fucking people and their repugnant shit. Because let me tell you something. No matter what you're trying to prove or what you're trying to get across by saying something about this person has been on YouTube for a certain amount of time doing the same repugnant shit to multiple people. Trying to fight it with more repugnant shit isn't going to stop that person. That person is never going to stop. That's their person. That's who they are. If it's not you that they're going out after, they're going out after somebody else. And when you respond, your repugnant shit responds to their repugnant shit, all you're doing is feeding it. And they're feeding you. And you're falling for it. You as an individual or a fucking adult should be a better person than the next person. You should look at yourself as a better person. You should not be responding to other repugnant people and their repugnant shit. Trust me, I learned because I was the same way as a lot of you guys. I used to respond to everything that came at me sideways. Remember, I lost the job. I've been through some of the more horrific shit that happens to people here because of repugnant ass people. And I would fight with these motherfuckers. Fight. At some point, you have to be the one to grow the fuck up. Because guess what? They're never going to stop being repugnant. And as long as they're feeding and you feed into their repugnancy by doing your own repugnant shit, I've said repugnant, I don't know how many fucking times. Let's put a repugnant counter on the screen. No, that's a fucking joke. I've said that word 100 motherfucking times. But you responding back with repugnant shit, it doesn't solve nothing. And it's never going to change that repugnant person. They're always going to be that way. And if it's not you, it's the next guy. If it's not you, the next guy. And you're not going to stop them from doing it to the next guy. You're just putting yourself in direct fire of repugnant shit, and then you turn around and respond with repugnant shit. Grow up. Be an adult. Take personal responsibility. Let them talk all the shit they want. One, it doesn't affect your life. It's actually affecting your life more now that you're taking the time out of your day to even respond to that repugnant shit in the first place. It's putting stress on you because you have to hear that shit. I know it's not good for you. I know I hear a lot of laughing and shit about stuff. It's not good. I don't want to hear it's good. That, oh, it's okay, I can deal with it. No, that shit will eat you the fuck up. That'll eat you up in your fucking head. Be a bigger adult. Take personal responsibility and don't feed the monsters. Because all you're doing is feeding the monsters. And the monster's going to eat it up. And in turn, feeding the monster, you're becoming a monster yourself. Why do you want to be a monster? Why don't you want to be a monster? Let this shit go. Move the fuck on. Because what I'm seeing is gross. What I'm seeing is fucking gross coming out of people's mouths. And this is why I don't want to be part of it. That's why I don't pick sides. Because no side is better than the other. Dead ass. Dead ass. No side has shown me that they've been better than the other. At all. So even if I wanted to pick sides, I can't pick sides. Because no side is better than the other. I'm not going to pick the better of the repugnant shit. I'm not that guy. I don't want to be involved in the repugnant shit. So I'm not gonna pick, oh, well, they say less repugnant shit. Maybe I should be on their side because they say less repugnant shit. No. And we're talking adults here. You don't have more important things in your life, more interesting, more fucking time-worthy shit than to come on YouTube and spew repugnant shit all day? You don't? Come on, man. This shit's getting ridiculous, man. It's hard. It's hard to see this shit. It is. Because no matter how repugnant you get, you're never going to change these type of people. So it's up to you to take the personal responsibility to say, you know what? Let them talk about me. Look at Dennis. He still fights the shit on a daily basis. I learned to let it go. Talk about me all you want. You motherfuckers have done it. You're all a bunch of backstabbing snake motherfuckers anyways. This is why I don't pick sides either. Because y'all will jump ship easily. You're a bunch of rat motherfuckers that'll jump a ship. The minute the water starts to get on that fucking boat, you're jumping ship. So that's why I don't involve myself with a lot of you anymore. Because you've proven yourself to be no different than a rat motherfucker. And if you don't get your way, then you'll just go after somebody for no fucking reason. Even when it has nothing to fucking do with you, you're willing to go after somebody that has nothing to do with you, has to do with one individual. You will go after them for no fucking reason. Even when that person has done nothing wrong to you, you will go after those people. So I don't want to associate my fucking self with people like that. I will not associate myself with fucking people like that anymore. Because you guys have proved yourself to me that no matter what you do, how good, how nice you are, no matter what you do, the minute you choose to make a decision to better yourself or better your channel or whatever the case may be, you fuckers will jump shit and be a piece of shit along with the rest of them just to fit the fuck in. Because apparently you need attention. You don't have your own life. You can't think for your fucking selves. Or you have that low self-esteem that you need other people's approval, so you'll jump in the mix with the bullshit, even though the bullshit you're jumping into is what's the word? Fuck. Is irrelevant to you or anything that has ever happened between me, you, Dennis, you, Scott, you. So what the fuck? So as a bigger person, I hope you guys take a little listen to this. And I hope some of this repugnant shit I'm seeing, you learn to be the bigger fucking adult. You learn to be the bigger fucking adult. Let it go. Because it doesn't matter. I, to this day, do not involve myself with certain individuals, and my name still gets brought up. And I haven't had nothing to do with any of this bullshit. And my name gets brought up. So it just goes to show you, just learn to ignore it. Because it doesn't matter. You can either become a repugnant person like the other repugnant people, or you can be the bigger person and the better person and move on from it and not participate in the repugnant bullshit. Because they're going to do it anyways. Because that's the type of people they are. They're never going to fucking change. And no matter how much you prove, you could slap these motherfuckers with a book this fucking thick with whatever you think you're right about, and it might be all right. All pages of that thick book you have in your hand might be 100% spot on correct. You could slap the fuck out of people with it, and they're still going to stick with the repugnant person that's on their sides with. They're going to do it. And the same goes for them. They can have 100% big-ass thick book of everything, and it's 100% correct, and they can come over and slap every fucking follower on your channel, and they're still going to follow you. So it doesn't matter. What matters is having people that are 100% behind you and to be a better fucking person for yourself and not join in with the repugnance. Because like I found out with the whole Flex situation, I found out who the real people were. And we saw who the rat motherfuckers were. I found out who the real people were. The real people that would come here and stuck by my side because I made a decision to better myself and my channel. And what's crazy about it is all the people that chose to boycott my channel, tell people not to come to my channel, make video over video, live stream over live stream, talking shit about me, was something that had nothing to do with them. It had to do with me and one other individual. And the bad part about it is what I did was legit. I gave warnings. I warned people I'm going to do it. I gave you the opportunity. If you're going to do something, do it the right way. Don't do it the wrong way because I'm going to get you. I'm going to give you. And I did. It just so happens somebody else happened to be there that could give more. And they did. And we saw who the true people, and we saw the kind of true people they were when they jumped ship like a rat. Because I did something legit. I didn't do any. I could see if I did something that was out of line or wrong or I didn't have a right to do. But see, this is what it shows you. It shows you that the minute they don't want to be around you, they're not going to be around you. They're going to go behind your back and talk all the mad shit they want. So why join in on it? Why feed the fucking monsters? I hope to see some of you become bigger, better people. Just let it go. Just let it go because it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good on you because it makes you no better. You can't try to prove a point of being better than somebody else when you're just as bad as that person. You can't. You can't prove that point. I'm sorry, you can't. And your true believers will stick with you no matter what. The true believers in my channel, they stick with me no matter what because I am who I am. I don't pretend to be something I'm fucking not. Like a lot of people did. And we found out with the whole flex thing who really was and who really wasn't the real people. The real people stayed, stuck by a motherfucker. They knew what the fuck was happening. They're free thinkers. So when you thought by boycotting my channel and buying me fake subs, trying to get my channel fucked up was going to stop me, it didn't, did it? No, I'm still here. Because you know what? I've been through it all. And I don't want to be part of it anymore. So that's why you don't see me around other people's shit anymore. Because they showed their true colors. I don't want to involve myself in repugnant shit. All I hope is you guys learn. You guys hopefully one day wake up and say, you know what? This is just fucking ridiculous. I would hope you're a grown adult. You have better things to do with your life. And you don't need attention that bad from other people that you're going to turn around and be that repugnant, nasty ass person. Because the shit I'm seeing and hearing coming out of people's mouth, fucking gross. Fucking gross. Dead ass gross. It's, Jesus. But let me take a break. Smoke break. But we're going to do another reaction because I got a reaction to Dino too. So don't go away. It's a short video. So let's see. Julie, let's read a couple of channels. What's up, Sips? We do not need to know that, Jerome. I don't know what he said. He said something about being a buster. But what was that? Always give back. Yeah. A lot of shit talk. I'm about to go to the bathroom. Okay, whatever, dude. I ain't talking shit. I'm talking 100%, bro. Yeah, Lisa, toxic for reals. But it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is. If you wish to be that kind of person, don't pretend to be something you're not if you're going to be that type of person. Because your actions speak louder than words. Your actions speak louder than words. That's all I'm going to say. So let's look up the Dino video because Dino said something in the video I want to touch on. Let's go to YouTube's. All the juicy drama, y'all can leave. Then we're just coming here to see the juicy drama. Y'all can leave, man. We're going to go to after Dino. Or go make your videos about me or something. I don't fucking know. What the fuck? Where's my list? Hold on. Let's type in here. Yep, Dino video coming, buddy. There it is. Just for you, Jeffrey. I had to do a Dino today. I've been waiting to do this Dino one for a minute. This one. Is it this one? Which one is it? Let me go to his channel. Hold on. Let's go to videos. Halloween, my area is slow. Yeah, I think it's this one. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, let me get to share the screen thing going on here. Remember, all fair use. It is what it is. We're doing videos today. All right, here we go. Here's our buddy Dino, y'all. There he is. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Let's see. How slow is your market right now? I think this is the one he said it in. I hope it is.
Again today, I want to address some of the comments that were made yesterday from my previous video where I talked about the whole thing with the tips on Instacart. And there were some comments that were saying, well, it's the percentage of the total of the order, and if the total is less, obviously the percentage is going to be less. Other people saying that you should get the tip that the customer has placed in the order. You should get the whole thing. And
that I will agree with. I will agree with Dino on that. If a customer tips a flat rate amount, if this is the only part where I think I'll agree with them, that they choose to do a percentage and then they take away a percentage of the tip, I think is wrong. Because you're being tipped to do the service. You're being tipped to do the service. So I don't think they should be taking any tip percentages away from people. That's what they choose. They're giving, okay, I'm giving you 20%. That's what you should get. Instacart, because it's an Instacart merchant, if they don't have what they're looking for, that should come out of the base pay possibly, or Instacart should eat that cost.
other comments is that this is how much the customer want to tip. Regardless, of Instacart's policy with the percentage or not, the customers want the delivery driver to get this much, regardless if there was an item refunded or not.
Hey, Cobra.
Okay. The whole thing is that we understand that it's not that they're removing the tip. Instacart is removing the tip personally. Is that they have a percentage option for tips. Okay? And that is wrong. And the reason it's wrong, because it's a W-2 tipping method, which has to.
This is what I wanted to hear. Everything has been based. I don't know where you get it. It's only a W-2 based thing, percentage tipping. I don't see how you come up with that. Everything is based on purchasing. Has nothing to do with W-2. Has nothing to do with W-2. All kinds of places base their fucking tipping model on fucking a percentage. It's not just only W-2. What book did you read or where did you see that tipping by percentage is only a W-2 thing? I don't see. This is where I have issues with shit. Where do you get that? Not to mention, these percentages has been the way these apps have been doing it for the longest time.
Do with waiters and waitresses in the W-2 at a restaurant.
No, it's not. I am not a waiter or a waitress, and my tips work off percentages. And I'm a delivery driver, as you know. People base their tip on the price of the order. 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%, or a custom tip. So it's not just waiters and waitresses. Because I'm a delivery driver. And that's how our shit works.
Where the customer buys food to eat, not groceries. They're buying cooked food at a restaurant.
They're tipping for a service. If that service costs them $300, they want to give a percentage of that $300 as a tip. That's how it's always worked. That's how it's always worked. Most people tip on the percentage of whatever it is they're purchasing, whether it's groceries, fucking pizza, fucking McDonald's. When you go to fucking Starbucks, they give you a percentage amount based on what you're buying. I don't understand where this waiter or waitress shit comes from. Or it's a W-2 thing only. It's not.
And the waiter and waitress is a W-2. They're in a different category. They're in a different class. They're W-2 employees. And whatever food they order at the restaurant, they have a percentage-based tip for the waiter and waitress as the W-2 section of an employee that they are. They get a percentage of the tip of the total amount that they spend to eat at the restaurant. That's where that applies. Does not apply to delivery service and especially independent contractors.
Since when? Since when? Where did we read this? Which instruction manual did we read this in? That it doesn't apply to gig workers. What manual did you read this in, Dino? I want to see it. Show it to me. I want to read this where it says that you can't use tip percentages or a percentage of the order as a tip in the gig world. Where does it say this? Where do you come up with this stuff?
That should not be there. Because you're not a waiter or waitress.
Let's see. I see more percentage tops on catering than I do flat tips. Yeah, exactly. Everything is done on percentages. Mostly every service is done on percentages. What I think he's getting like a custom tip mixed up with percentage tips or something, because you can always get a custom tip, which means it doesn't go by the percentage. But there is no rule written anywhere that I know of that says because you're a gig worker, your tips aren't based on a percentage rate. It's not based on percentages. Like, the fuck? That makes no sense. I want to see where that says that.
You're doing a delivery service.
How I'm doing so far, Jeffrey? Give me a thumbs up, man. How am I doing so far? I'm critiquing. Tell me how I'm doing. Tell me how I'm doing.
As an independent contractor, not a W-2 waiter or waitress. So I just want that be out there in the air for everybody to understand.
Well, most people aren't going to understand that because it makes no sense.
Now I want to get to the video today is that I'm seeing night and day difference of how it was last year in October and how it is right now.
Okay, I want to know, how do you know the difference? Do we have spreadsheets? How do you know the difference? Like, besides, is it just your perception that it's slower? How do we have, what evidence do we have that it's slower? Could it be that you're not taking as many orders because you're being more picky? So that's why it seems like it's less? Could it actually be less people ordering food? How do you know this? How are we doing this, Dino? How are we figuring this out?
Night and day difference. I was in the same market, same location last year as I'm in right now. And yesterday, I know it was Tuesday. I understand that. I know Tuesdays are slow, but they're not slow as just making one offer in the evening between 5 and 9. The only possible to make one offer, and not only a very, very few offers are coming in, the payouts are so low, they're laughing.
Okay, so I think I'm starting to get a hint to why it's slower this month than it was last year, because you're choosing to be more picky on your orders. Because you're getting orders, you just said you're getting orders. But if you choose to take one order from 5 to 9 o'clock, if you choose to take one, That's on you. And on Tuesday, October, whatever it was of last year, how many orders did you take? Can you tell us? Did you take 3 orders from 5 to 9? Were you less picky last year from 5 to 9? What is it? There's got to be, there's an answer for it. More saturation of drivers in your area might be why you're seeing less orders. But you're seeing orders. You make the choice to only take 1.
2 customers on DoorDash for like $6. 2 customers for $8. Going 10 miles. Instacart offers pretty much nothing coming in. And you're sitting there for hours, you're not seeing any.
Well, are you not seeing anything? Or are you not seeing anything you want to take? Got to be specific. We're not seeing orders completely, or we're just not seeing orders we want to take. Because you just said you saw orders, $8, $10 miles. So you're seeing orders. Are they just orders you don't want to take? Are you seeing them? You just don't want to take.
And then after about an hour, you see an Instacart offer come in for like $6 or $7 for shopping for 20 items. I'm sorry. This applies to every shop and deliver offer. I don't care what the platform is. I don't care what the company is. But in this case, Instacart is strictly grocery delivery. They don't pick up restaurant cooked food. It's strictly shop and deliver from markets. You should not see an offer because of the different type of delivery service that you're doing is you're shopping and delivering groceries. It's time consuming. The minimum you should get paid with tip and with the base pay, the minimum should be $10.
Here we go. This is, once again, personal responsibility. This is what leads it. This is what was leading into the personal responsibility. Give me what I think it should be. Not what the customer pays, not what the company pays you. Once again, here it goes. I want $10. I think the minimum should be $10, no matter what. And guess what would happen? If Instacart went and did a minimum of $10 on deliveries, he would be up here complaining he only sees $10 deliveries. He would. But if Instacart gave it to him, remember when they were talking about the $2 a mile thing, and then they started implementing the $2 a mile thing, and then everybody was still bitching, oh, $2 a mile ain't enough. This would be the same scenario. Because if Instacart said, okay, every order is $10, that's all he would. Then he would complain that all I see is $10 orders. But then once again, it's, we want more. Give me. The company's responsible to give me my shit because my personal responsibility, I'm not going to take it because I chose to sign up for Instacart, and whatever Instacart chooses to give people, it is what it is. I signed up for that. But no, we should get what we want. I want this. I want that. This is where the fatigue comes in. I'm telling you guys. Hey, Mike, what's
on
up?
any platform for shop and deliver only type of delivery that you need to do. I'm not talking about the restaurant like or the chains like McDonald's and Burger King where you pick up some burgers.
Why should it be any different? Why should it be any different? Why should, because you sign up for a platform to get out your car and shop for cereal and pick up milk and bread and peanut butter. Why should you get treated better than the guy who drives, gets out of his car, walks into McDonald's, grabs an order, walks out back to his car and delivers? What the fuck's the difference? It might not take as much time, but what the fuck's the difference? You both signed up to do a job, which was be somebody's bitch. And just because you're not getting paid enough to be their bitch, don't complain. Don't be their bitches no more. Don't complain. How you doing, Mike?
I understand that.
Because now you're picking and choosing. You're thinking, oh, I'm better than the guy that picks up McDonald's. So it's okay if he gets the Dookie orders, but I should get 10 because I'm a special because I do shop and delivers. I'm special. So fuck them guys. Fuck the other gig workers that only choose to do McDonald's. I don't care if they get the $3 tips. I should get $10 on whatever I do. See what I'm saying, guys?
When you're doing that stuff, when you're just picking up fast food, you're not wasting time shopping.
When you're picking up fast food, you're doing the same exact thing. You're risking your personal property, you're risking your personal safety, your personal health, your personal property to do the same exact thing. You're doing the same exact thing. The only difference is you get out and push a cart and pick out groceries. They're still doing the same thing. They're driving to a location, risking the same thing you risk. Maybe other than you may risk maybe a twisted ankle because you accidentally step on the wheel of the cart and twist your ankle. Maybe you risk that more than they do. But in that, you still got the same risks. It's all a time thing. It's called time management. If you choose to do a shop and pay order for $10 that takes you, let's say, 30 minutes, and I can take 2 $8 DoorDashes in 20 minutes, I'm making more money than you anyways. I'm making more money than you anyways. So.
You're not wasting time waiting in the aisle.
Bullshit. Remember, DoorDash driver here. I know motherfuckers that have to sit in the drive-through line at 11 o'clock at night. That could take 30 fucking minutes and then some. So they still have to wait, Dino. There's no difference. Okay, just because you got to wait at the cash register don't mean they ain't waiting 20 minutes at the McDonald's drive-through at fucking 11 o'clock at night. Same thing, bro. Same thing.
Let's say waiting at the cashier section to cash out to pay for the items. And you don't go through the hassle of wasting time communicating with the customer with trying to do substitutions.
You know the best way to communicate with the customer when it comes to substitutions? Because remember, I did this. I did it. I've done shop and pays on DoorDash. You know what you do? When you get that order, Dino, you can contact that customer immediately and say, this is the deal. I'm your DoorDash shopper. I'm your Instacart shopper. There may be a possibility that I may have to substitute certain items that may not be in stock. Do you give me authorization to use my best judgment to substitute this product for you? Or would you like me to contact you? Chances are, most people are going to give you the ability to pick on your own best interest. They're going to do that. People, you're giving them that you're showing them that you can be trusted. You're showing them that, hey, I take my job seriously. There are going to be assholes that'll say, no, I want you to hit me on every fucking order. But once again, you signed up for it. Personal responsibility. You signed up for it. So, hey, Chase, what's up? What's up, Flex?
Or trying to find items because they move shit all over the place. It's time consuming. It's very time consuming.
And it's what you signed up for, buddy. What you signed up for.
Compared to walking.
And because you signed up for it doesn't mean they got to change the way they pay.
And picking up somebody else's doing the work.
Hey, Night Watcher.
Which means they're cooking the food. They are bagging the food. And all you're doing is showing up at McDonald's. I'm here to pick up this offer.
Hey, Dino, tell us what's the average wait time at a Wendy's at midnight in your city. I know if I go to Wendy's at midnight to pick up a DoorDash order, I'm going to be sitting in that drive-thru for a minute and then some. So it's no different. They all have the same drawbacks. All these have the same drawbacks. Have you ever been to a Wingstop, Dino? Because if I remember correctly, since you're trying to say that food delivery people, they just pick up their orders, right? They don't have to worry about the time consumption and stuff. But yet I've seen many videos of you, Dino, where you're on here bitching. You've sat at fucking Little Caesars for 40 minutes waiting to get a fucking pizza order. So please tell me how that's any different than doing a 40-minute shopping order versus picking up pizza 40 minutes, waiting in line for 40 minutes. What's the difference? It's still time, right? Those are your own words that you've been, and you've had to sit there 20, 30 minutes waiting on an order to pick up. So that's no different than 30 minutes of your time being spent shopping than my time sitting at Little Caesars waiting 30 minutes to pick up an order. So that is logically makes no sense. And those are your own words. You've said that many a time. What's up, Chase? How you doing? Church's Chicken? Yeah, exactly, bro. Or fucking KFC, Popeyes. There's so many, like I said, dude, wait in a drive-thru. If you're out there working 1 o'clock in the morning, you got drive-thru lines that are fucking like 45 car deep. 5 car, hella deep. So, yeah.
You're not doing anything else, right? And they hand you the bag and you're at the door. That's totally different than you shopping for 20 items. And 5 or 6 of those items, they have moved them around the supermarket. And the supermarket here it's like the Emerald Square Mall, because they don't have nothing else going on here. So you're wasting a lot of time, wasting time trying to find the items.
Whose decision was it to waste time? Whose decision? Who signed up to do the work? Who signed up to do the work? That's like me coming up here every day, bitching and complaining that I only make $12.50 an hour. It's a job I took. It's a job I was hired for. And me coming up here bitching and complaining all the time. You signed up for it. This is the shit you signed up for. You've been in the gig community for a fucking long-ass time, Dino. You're not the first person to reach out and to speak on these things. So you should have the better understanding that you signed up for it. It's expected.
Wasting time trying to find substitutions and wasting time online, well, not online, but in line, when you're waiting at the cashier. And then you have to add the delivery time and all that. You shouldn't get anything under $10.
So there it is. You shouldn't. We should get paid special. We should get. Fuck the company. You signed up for the company. You should get paid special. Come on.
The minimum should be $10. But
Well, why not have a minimum of $20? Why not a minimum of $30? Fuck, if we're going for it, give me a minimum of $50 because I think I'm worth $50. If I got to get out of my car and run around Walmart and picking up fucking milk, eggs, fucking ice cream, scented candles, whatever the fuck the customer wants, give me $50. I think I want $50. Why is it only got to be $10? Fuck, we might as well go for balls to the balls deep in it. Let's go balls deep. Give me $50. Fuck a $10. Give me $50. So what the fuck? Where do we come up with these numbers?
I'm seeing ridiculous payouts, including everything.
And if they gave you $10 to go 12 miles, you'd still bitch. And you wouldn't take it. You still bitch. So it doesn't matter how much they give you. You're going to find a reason to complain about it. Hey, Paris, how you doing?
Base pay and tax of $6 to $7. And going to...
You get paid whatever the customer wants to tip you. That's what you get. That's what you signed up for. As you know, motherfuckers suck. They're cheap. Do you think I like doing deliveries with no tip? Fuck to the no. I fucking can't stand it. But it's part of what you signed up to do. So you just got to deal with it sometimes. Just deal with it. It is.
7 or 10 miles away. I can get a DoorDash offer for that much. And I beg you.
Okay, then go do it. Then go do the DoorDash. Why are we complaining about Instacart if we can do that on DoorDash? What?
I'm sorry. If I'm going to do a shop and deliver, let's be a little bit clear and let's have some little common sense and logic. If I'm gonna pick up an order that it's ship and deliver and it's $67, I'd rather pick up a DoorDash McDonald's offer. What's the point of doing a ship and deliver with Instacart?
You don't have to. That's the great part about
What's
being
the point?
independent. You don't have to do it. Whoa, guess what? Decline.
I'll go to Burger King. I'll go to Taco Bell. I'll go to Wendy's. I go Arby's.
Well, it sounds like you
I
are.
pick up.
It sounds like you've already figured it out, Dino. What the fuck? What the fuck are we making a video? You already figured it out. Shit. Oh, and Dino, don't get upset, man. Don't get upset. You know we do these. Don't get upset. Don't get upset.
A bag of food, maybe a couple of sodas.
But I can guarantee you, if you go pick up that bag of food at Burger King at midnight, I can guarantee you're going to be waiting 20, 30 minutes. I can guarantee that because remember, I've done this. I've done this job. I've done DoorDash. And there are a lot of people in this room right now that have done DoorDash. And they'll tell you the same thing. So, yeah, go ahead and pick that $6 up from Wendy's at fucking 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. And sit in that drive-thru for 15, 20 minutes. And tell us how it's just like Instacart. Then you'll do a video saying, fuck, I forgot. It's just like Instacart.
I don't have to make anything. Not for anything. I don't have to wait in line for anything. Just show up, gonna pick up the order, I'll go, and get paid $6, $7. Why gotta waste all this time and do all this extra work to get the same exact?
If you guys don't mind, I got 15 people in here. I don't know if all 15 people are in here, but can you give me a thumbs up on how many of you guys had to wait a minimum of 15 to 20 fucking minutes in a drive-through since you've been doing DoorDash or Uber Eats? Can we get a thumbs up for how many people that have to wait 15, 20 minutes? Come on, can we? Proves the point.
Pay that I'm gonna get with DoorDash and Uber Eats, picking up a McDonald's or a Burger King offer.
Yeah, Dino
I've
needs
been
to go.
somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. Dino needs to go back to showing us some cornbread. I haven't seen Dino's cornbread in a long time. I haven't seen his cornbread in a long time.
They're not. That is night and day difference too. It's ridiculous. But if you are doing this, you're seeing $6 or $7, you shouldn't even look. There shouldn't be an ad to begin with. There shouldn't. And I'm talking about when Instacart first came out. I wasn't doing them. Other people that were doing them, the landlord where I used to live, he used to order a lot with Instacart. When Instacart showed up at the door, here you go, $20 tip on top of the tip that was in the app as well. They put it.
Remember what I said earlier? All the apps do the same thing. They pay you well at the beginning. They sucker you in, like, come to me, bitches. And then guess what they do? They go back down to Dookie, man. Every app does it. Every app does it.
The tip in the app. And then when the person showed up, here's an extra $20 cash tip.
I'm going to say, Night Watcher, if those thumbs up are every time you've done it, Alexa, tell them.
You stupid dude.
You stupid, dude. You stupid. If that's Cal, how many times you've done it? Yeah, you got to get the Alexa for that. You shouldn't be sitting there that many times doing that. You should learn after the first 3 or so. So you got the Alexa for that. Hope the Alexa doesn't hurt your feelings.
And other people that I knew around the time when Instacart came out, they were taking $10 and $15 cash.
Remember when he first started doing Spark? He was so fucking happy. Oh, I'm making so much money on Spark. Remember that? And then when Spark went down the fucking toilet, it's how they all do it. It's how they all do it. It's how they all do it.
Let's go. I'm doing it right now. I haven't seen.
And you know why it's gone? You know why it's gone? Because they've probably tipped good amounts in the past only to get fucking shit orders. only to get their food not fucking taken care of right, smushed fucking bread, fucking 1 day expired milks, fucking donuts that are stale as fuck. That's probably why it's all gone. Because it's probably other people, other independent contractors that have cost you your good tips. I can guarantee you that.
An Instacart offer that I made, zip, that you showed up at the door and they gave you a cash tip. But then again, I don't see it that much with DoorDash and Uber Eats. I see it maybe once or twice a year. At least I've seen it once or twice. Instacart, zero. Whatever was in the end, that's it. But I'm asking you guys, are you seeing more money this month of October compared to last year? And you can leave it in the comments. This is not that there's a little bit of a difference. I'm talking about a big difference. We understand. Right now, we get shut down and all that, and we're waiting for the riots. Starting Saturday, I know people are saying this is fear-mongering or this is just for clicks and views, but they're saying that all the benefits, the SNAP and the Section 8 and the EBTs, they're going to come to an end for a period of time. We don't know how long, November 1st. And there's talk about riots at Walmart's, riots at other grocery stores. People are going to be robbing for food because they're going to run out of that stuff temporarily until they reopen the government. So starting Saturday, we don't know what's going to happen.
So, hey, if you're doing Instacart, here's a learning experience Dino just gave us. If everything is supposed to be, they're supposed to just go in and mob the stores starting November 1st. Remember, if you take an Instacart order, you're going to have to do substitutions. You may have to do substitutions. So just know that you may have to do substitutions. There's a learning thing. Remember, so don't be going in there shocked if they mob the store and you get an Instacart and you can't find crispy shredded wheats or fucking Fruity Pebbles. You might have to substitute the generic Freddy Pooble. What the fuck was that I just said? God damn. I don't know what the fuck that was. Fruity Pebbles. I got ahead of myself. Started to gobbledygook and shit. But, okay. But, yeah. So, there's a learning curve. Just know that if they mob the store, you're going to have to do substitutions.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Hey, Dino, maybe you might get lucky. And those same cheap motherfuckers that are ordering on Instacart that are only tipping $7, maybe they're the ones that be mobbing the fucking store. So maybe then you'll only get the good customers that are tipping a lot of money because they're too busy robbing the store, the $6 motherfuckers. Who knows? You might get lucky.
Everybody can say whatever they want, but we're going to see it on Saturday regardless.
I don't know. I went out today. I didn't see nobody mobbing the stores. I didn't see nobody. I didn't see nothing on my news feed. Our local news didn't say local Walmarts have been overran and chaos and anarchy is at Walmart today. I didn't see any of that. But then again, liberals, they don't tell you the real crime anyways. They'll just say it was a peaceful protest. They were running out with all the food and shit. So.
If it's reality or not. But we do know that 40 million Americans are going to be affected.
Oh, no, Dino, we only got 7 people now. Everybody's leaving.
So we got that. We got the whole thing with the tariffs and the economy's going to shit. But they're looking at taking care of other shit, other stuff that is not important, and it has nothing to do with the country. But we got...
Okay, I got to take a piss. I've been holding this for a minute. I got to take a pee-pee. Talk amongst yourselves. The 7 people that are left. Talk amongst yourselves. Woo. He biting. Hey. Dino needs cornbread. Yeah, he needs some cornbread. He needs some cornbread.
Money, we got money to spend to other countries. And we were accusing the previous administration, but this administration is doing the same exact thing. We got plenty of money to send to other countries, but not to this.
Okay, that boils down to policies and stuff, Dino. It's not just because the government has money doesn't mean it just goes to other shit. Money gets allocated to shit all the fucking time. It just so happens the FDA falls under whatever the shit has to do with the government shutdown. Okay, if anything, you should be more upset that air traffic controllers aren't getting paid. If you fly the friendly skies, that would be more upsetting because those motherfuckers don't get paid. That I would worry about that more than I would SNAP benefits. I'd worry about the 13,000 air traffic controllers not getting paid before I ever worry about fucking freeloaders getting groceries. I'm sorry. I don't see you guys talking about that. Maybe we should talk about that. We're so busy worried about the fucking freeloaders, but nobody's talking about the people that actually still technically working. TSA agents that gotta, make sure that fucking bombers ain't getting on the airplanes and shit. Maybe, but I don't see none of y'all talk about that. I don't see none of that being talked about. What's up, Brandon?
Country. There you go.
There you go.
And we got money to spend it on stupid things that has nothing to do with the people that need help. Period.
Well, the people that need help, what the fuck? Do you get food stamps, Dino? Or does Dino get food stamps? Or you got Section 8 housing, Dino? Well, so you want to help all the EBT people so they can tip you $6 to do your Instacarts? Is that what you're saying?
That plays a factor in the economy that's going on right now. We're pretty much on our own. It's like we never voted for anybody. Like this wasn't an issue. And the issue that we voted for.
This goes to show you guys that voting has consequences. You voted the shitty Democrats. I'm starting to get the idea that we got more Democratic voters than that are in the closet because some of the videos I continue to see. This shows you that your voting has consequences. You vote shitty ass people, Democrats, into the fucking office. This is what you get. Remember, this shutdown, Dino, is because of Democrats. Democrats. I wish you would quit blaming the current administration because your Democrats that you motherfuckers vote for don't want to take care of business. They give more fucks about fucking people that aren't supposed to be in our country than the actual people in our country. Speak on that.
Oh, we didn't get it. We got all kinds of different shenanigans, except for the main thing that people were asking for. They didn't get none of it. Actually, they got the opposite. And they're suffering. Everybody pretty much suffering, except for the 10% up there.
You know what? If it wasn't for that 10% up there, Dino, you would have no job. You wouldn't have no job. Those 10% are what keeps this country rolling. They're the ones that hire people. The top 1% pay the most taxes in the country. Those are the ones paying the most taxes. Those are statistical facts, Dino. And once again, it's what I get. What do I get? We're worried about what America gets. We're all part of America. It's not just every individual for themselves. The greater good of America. And unfortunately, some people, they're going to have to suffer for the greater good of America. I know it's a bitch, but it happens. It's part of the deal. I know we all about gig workers are all about me all the time. But unfortunately, sometimes the greater good of the country is more important than me all the time. Just a thought.
Ridiculous. And if that's the case, that we actually doing something to help all these people, where's the results? You're sitting around and waiting hours to get an offer. That's not the results.
Did I miss something? Did the government subsidize DoorDashers and stuff? Did the government like make sure you guys get more orders? I don't know.
Everybody's going out shopping and hitting the supermarkets. The bars and clubs, nobody's showing up to. The fancy restaurants, they used to be packed every day. They only go in there once a week, if that. That's why we get.
Well, if they're going once a week, that means they're still going, right? That means the group of people that go on Mondays, they go on Monday. The people that go on Tuesdays, they go on Tuesdays. They're still going if they're going one day a week. I don't know. I don't know how rich the people are in your neighborhoods that they're hitting up the fancy restaurant every day, but I don't know. Maybe
Getting any offers. And everybody's hitting the bodegas, the cheapest possible food you can get, which if you're continuously doing that, it's a hazard to your health. So where's the results? I'm not seeing them. Maybe you guys are seeing them. Let me know. You guys are seeing Land of Milk and Honey? Let me know.
Yeah, apparently, Brandon. I don't know, bro. I don't know. They bitch and complain about people that don't tip, but yet they're whining up here that that the people that don't tip. I don't get it, dude. I don't know, bro.
Put it in the comments. I'm not seeing it. So with that, I'll let everybody go. Hopefully you guys know more than I do. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, there's our Dino reaction. Woohoo! All right, Jeffrey, was it as good as you thought it was going to be? Ordering half the store on the first, no food by the third week. Yeah, and then you wonder why you got to worry about all the substitutions, bro. Because all the non-tipping EBT people bought all the Fruity Pebbles the first week, and then you can't get Fruity Pebbles for the next 2 weeks. So you got to substitute the real Fruity Pebbles with the fake Fruity Pebbles. I'm just talking shit, but you know what I'm saying? But there you go, Jeffrey. We had a Dino, we had a Pedro, a Dino, a Peach, and my thoughts on the current fucking repugnant fucking drama that I've been seeing. That just my thoughts on it, but and shit like that. So I think we've had a very good live stream. Thank you for the 199, Jeffrey, too. I appreciate it. So. But I think we had a good overall live stream. I think so. It was fun. It was interesting. Hopefully we get some reactions from other people. Hopefully there's some reactionary videos out there. Maybe. I hope not. Especially when it comes to the drama, because I'm not involving myself in it. I'm just speaking my thoughts on it. So. But you guys, I appreciate you coming in here. I'm going to let you get back to your evenings. Get out there and get your orders or whatever it is you're doing right now. Like I said, we wore the rings today. The rings were worn today. There's that noise. Remember that noise. Yeah. So we got the rings today. So we made it special. It was a special ring day. But I appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks a lot. You guys have a great, wonderful evening. And be safe out there. And take care. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye. Oh, remember, you are the creator of your destiny. Nobody's going to do it for you. So if you choose a destiny of sitting in a parking lot for an hour and a half, guess what? You choose your own destiny. All right. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.